Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans.
To kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60,
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 31 yards. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Titans nothing. Joey Sly set to kick
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 551, 551, 12 go. Easy. He's checking. Crash. Alpha. EQ. Go.
Here's Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 58, who hears that? Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Chim DK that time. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
All right.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Second down, it's Fields. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page, and results in a drop.
Blue 58, Delta. Delta. All right.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play. From the 20, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. We good. Green 19, right to that. Alpha. Go.
Play action now for Fields. Out to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hey, can. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
Angel, don't jump. Ready? Jump. EQ. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense. But the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Okay, ready? 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Steelers 14. Titans 10. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Heel drops to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Ready up! 19,
back to the air once more on 2nd down. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Joey Sly set
Following
to
the
kick off.
touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
A loss of 5
This is what you
brings up
don't
2nd
want to
and
see out of your
15
quarterback. As
at the
that pocket
28-yard
starts to
line.
collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick. Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Now a give on the ground. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Go! 7-pack, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw left side is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this.
On the ready. Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Throwing now on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. That one caught is Chimway DK. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll look to throw again. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves, go!
He'll look to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Let's go now. Up, 19, Tiger.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
A run out of the gun. It's Miller. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
18 rattle.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hawk 70. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Ready. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are back within 2 scores.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panthers ready.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 31. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Go! 60 Bison, 60, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Quick hitting slant there. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air one more time. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 Lion.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And the Steeler first down.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one started left and is not coming back. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now it's Miller. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He's brought down by Terry on 2. That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Like it.
Now a run on 1st down. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 37-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trap 60.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Burch working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage and the 1st down.
They pulled out all the stops on that fake, Mike, and it's one thing to call that in practice. But then to have the guts to call that and execute it in a real game, I mean, that takes some real confidence, and it worked out to perfection and just an incredible play all around.
They'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.